Hi there, good evening. Gregory here from The Confident Speaker. I thought I would just drop in this evening and talk a little bit about what I do and how I help people. I'd also like to finish off by giving you a few top tips for helping you with your speaking journey. So who am I? Dawn Gregory, the confident speaker. How did I get to be a confident speaker? That's a good question. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've been asked to speak and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I couldn't do that. What if they'll laugh at me? What if they ask me awkward questions? What would I speak about? I've nothing to say. Any of those things sound a little bit true? I certainly, whenever I was in my teens and 20s, would have put myself into that category. But people would ask me to speak nonetheless about a variety of different things. And my great problem was I have a great difficulty, that's two greats in one sentence, for saying no. So the minute somebody would say, would you like to? I would say, yes. And then worry about it later. And worry about it I did. Even though I had the training, I knew how to speak. I'd done festivals, I'd done exams, I'd done lots of different things. The idea about talking about me and something I was passionate about was really a bit of a problem. So it took me a while, but I thought, hold on, what's more important here? Is it more important that I'm worried about what I'm going to talk about? Or is it more important that I am preventing people who might actually learn something from what I'm saying from having that experience? So eventually the skills came down the side of, you know what? I need to use my training. I need to use my voice, and I need to be able to help people whatever way I can to pull their confidence up from the floor and into their bodies and out of their mouth. And so that's what I do. I love working with female business owners. That was rather hard to get out in all one swoop. So you can see sometimes I'm not actually all that great either, but I do. More and more and more, there are female entrepreneurs, female business professionals who can really set the world alight. That sounds like a big deal, but actually we all set the world alight in some little way, whether it's how we are working with our friends, working with our families, or whatever we're doing, we're bringing that small spark that helps other people feel better about themselves. So how does that turn into helping you become a more confident speaker who is happier? Now note, I didn't say happy, but happier about sharing their message with the world, if not the world, with a small group of people they may find time to spend time with. It's all about thinking about why you're doing what you're doing. I'm a confidence coach. I'm a speaking coach. Why do I do that? Because I feel everybody has got the right to feel as confident about themselves and be able to express themselves as well as humanly possible. That's just something I really believe in so strongly. And I love watching people grow into that. You may have a different message. You may have a different why. But if you're in business, if you're growing your career, if you have your own small, medium-sized or growing business, and there's something you feel passionate about, it's really important, I feel, that you share that message with others. And that way, people know what you're about. They know what you stand for, and that can help you either in the job market or in growing your business as well. Does that sound interesting? Is that something that you would be interested in? I work with groups of people. I work with people one-to-one. There's lots of different ways that we can work together if that's what you would choose to do. And you can contact me easily through my website, through my email, on Facebook or LinkedIn, and even Instagram if you want to look at some decent photographs that I probably haven't taken. However, I did promise you some top tips. Remember, your voice only sounds strange to you. To everybody else, your voice is engaging when you have something to say. So the first thing I would say to you is think about why you do what you do. What is it about doing what you do that brings you joy? And share that. Share it with one person you can trust and you really think highly of, then share it with 2 people. And then before you know it, you'll share it with wider groups. The other thing is not to be worried about using scripts. I personally don't think that using a script all the time is something that you should be doing, because you tend to be looking down at the page rather than looking at the people who are listening to you. Therefore, it's not a conversation, is it? You're reading. You might as well hand them a bit of paper so they can read themselves. However, if you need the support of the script to get you starting, if having a script means the difference between you speaking and not speaking, have the script. Okay, there's lots of different ways you can do that, and I can share those with you another time. The third thing that I would say to you, and this is probably the most important thing, is whenever you're preparing to speak and you've thought about why you do what you do, and you've thought about the message that you want to give to people, whether it's 30 seconds, 3 minutes, or half an hour, then just remember to relax and breathe. Because when you breathe, you can speak, and it helps you to relax more effectively. Okay, that's it for tonight. I could talk for hours about helping people speak, helping people build up the confidence, but I think everybody would switch off at that point. So I'm going to stop now and say, if you do want to be in touch, dongregory.com is the website. You can contact me through that. don@dongregory.co.uk is my email address, and you can find me on Facebook and on LinkedIn and Instagram. Okay, bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your evening.